Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering. Playing more Final Fantasy in Arena, but I'm trying out Traditional Draft. I mentioned in my last video that I meant to queue up for Traditional, but didn't. So this is best of three. I tried another best of three off camera, in between the last video and this one. Drafted green-white, despite a video slightly before that one talking about how green-white is my least favorite archetype and least played by a mile. It just seemed right, and that was what I did. I have mixed feelings about best of three. I think it is clearly a better game than best of one. So in that sense, not mixed, right? I have a clear opinion. But the rewards on Arena are so punishing. It's so bad. If you finish above average, two out of three match wins, you just get, like, they throw you in the garbage. You lose a bunch of gems. You have to finish with 3 out of 3 wins, and then you get, a substantial reward. But I'd like, 4 or 5 wins in best of one is a lot easier than all wins in best of 3. I'm gonna take the Gilgamesh here. Pretty powerful card for any equipment deck. I mean, it's expensive, don't get me wrong. But it does a lot. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm not supposed to take this? What would I take instead? Kind of nothing? Like, I don't know. Deadly Dispute? Anyway, and also, maybe it's just because I'm not used to best of 3, but I found myself way more emotionally invested in the games. Like, it was harder for me to laugh off the losses. I was beating myself up for my errors, and even when there was nothing I could do, I was just like, oh, there's nothing I can do, and I gotta play this guy for another match. Like, this, right? Like, I don't know. In best of 1, you lose a match, you move on. I had trouble doing that in best of 3 most recently. We'll see how I do in this video. I mean, Queen Brawny is a fine card in red. Doesn't especially go together with Gilgamesh. Is it the best card here? It's good. I think probably Ice Magic is better. Auracite might be better. But they're not miles ahead. So I think I will just take the only decent red card here to sort of send a signal to lefty to leave red alone. And we'll see if that works out. But sort of keeping an eye on that maybe blue and white are the most open-looking colors in just 2 cards. Doesn't tell me a lot. Okay. Zidane is quite a powerful card. And happens to be the same colors the Gilgamesh wants to be in. If I were to take a monocolored card here, I don't know. The red cards are good. I guess Galacat is really good for the equipment deck. But I'll still take Zidane. Now these are some good cards. I could take another Queen Brawny. I think a white card is better here. It's sort of committing a little bit to red-white, like more quickly than I probably should. I think Battle Menu, by the way, is a better card than White Mage's Staff. But with Gilgamesh and in red-white specifically, I probably do want some equipment. Even though Battle Menu is better. It's not like miles better. Yeah. Everybody likes the White Mage's Staff. Okay. I don't know. You could imagine Queen Brawny here to stay open to non-white red decks. But I don't know. I think White Mage's Staff was a good card. Better than Queen Brawny. Warrior's Sword, I guess. You could also take Black Waltz. If I'd taken the Queen Brawny instead of the White Mage's Staff, I think you should take Black Waltz here. But a big equipment seems kind of cool. Sahagin is really good. And red, I mean, we've seen the red cards we've seen have wanted to be blue, haven't they? I mean, I don't know. Wyvern is also really good. I think I'm okay just taking some removal, but red-white, I don't know how badly it really wants Light of Judgment, you know? I think I should see if red-blue might be a place that I want to live. No, I don't know. Removal's just good, even if it's expensive, right? We've seen a couple Black Mage's Rods go by. And I have Gilgamesh. But, I mean, I also have, like, Queen Brawny, who likes non-creature spells. Or I could just take, like, a dwarf, right? Hope to get that uncommon red-white dwarf. Maybe it's a rare, I don't know. I don't like how committed to Boros I feel. Yeah, look at this. I think this is a pretty big sign for red-black. And we saw one earlier, and there's been a bunch of Black Mage's Rods. I think I should be at least considering red-black instead of red-white. Ice Magic late is crazy. I don't think these colors are ever going to want a Laboratory Maniac. I mean, I don't want any of this, honestly. Do I need a second? I mean, if we wind up in red-blue, this could actually be a playable card. Okay, this card is kind of BS. Odin is also good. I think we should take one of those. Black and blue have both looked a little bit open. I have one decent card in each of them. So which of these cards is better? I don't know. Ugh. Too many good choices. I think black has looked more open than blue has, and white just hasn't really. So let's take an Odin. I have a lot of heavy cards. I need a little bit more early game, I feel like, especially if I'm cutting the blue and the white. Yeah, I wish I had some of those Black Mage's Rods, but at the time it didn't look like I should necessarily be jumping into black. I considered it a time or two. What the hell is this pack? I guess I'll take a Black Waltz. That is a good card. Okay. So maybe we're not white. Probably don't want Gilgamesh either, in that case. Yeah, Sephiroth's Intervention is a good card. I mean, it's still a 6-mana 6/6 that, like, finds you an equipment, puts it into play, and equips it to itself every time it enters or attacks. Could be pretty powerful. I don't think we necessarily want to cut this. It's not a white card, even though it plays best in white. Everybody has some equipment. And if you can get a Warrior's Sword off of this... Oh, it's any number of equipments. Wow. I I mean, you won't hit more than one very often, even in a set like this. But it certainly can happen. I could have had a third Black Waltz. There was one earlier that I didn't take early in pack 1. Black Mage's Rod, I think, is exactly what I'm looking for. Could have had second Queen Brawny as well. Alright, let's get rid of this Ice Magic. And it looks like red-black wizards. Or red-black non-creature spells. The best of 3 game that I played off-camera, I played green-white Landfall. It's supposed to be green-red that does that, of course, but red didn't seem very open, but I was getting all the green cards that cared about Landfall. And white was mostly just a splash for a couple big creatures and a removal spell. Why am I mentioning that right now? I don't remember. This all seems kind of bad. Call the Mountain Chocobo does not really fit at all with what I'm doing. I guess Dark Knight's Greatsword. Yeah, if you want to be aggressive, this is a non-creature spell. It's an equipment for Gilgamesh. I don't think I particularly want Barret. Call the Mountain Chocobo is a good card, but I don't think it's great for this deck. This is sort of awful. I don't think I want Laughing Mad. I don't know. I mean, in best of 3, these hand-fixing cards are a little bit more important because you don't get the hand smoother for your initial 7 cards. It's probably playable. But I think it's more likely that I get some green card that I want to splash than that I really need Laughing Mad. Just not a very good card. Do I really need another huge creature? I think I want a world map. I could take a Monk's Fist. It's an equipment, I guess. But I think world map. This is another kind of fixing card that, you know, it is a hand smoothing card. It can improve. I don't think I want Evil Reawakened. I guess, like, I don't have much self-mill, but if my creatures die, I could get them back. You know, I'd love to have an Odin with 2 counters, or a Gilgamesh with 2 counters, or something. Okay, a random encounter. I only have 6 creatures. It's probably supposed to be item shopkeep then. This can do a lot. Most of the time, it's going to be pretty horrible. Okay, Rapier's nice. Yeah. Okay, got a Laughing Mad anyway. A Magic Pot. Sideboard card against graveyard decks, I guess. I don't think I've got a very good deck going. Oh, good, another Gilgamesh. It might be good. This is a nice pack, actually. Wow. I'd like 6 or 7 of these cards. I don't think I want Fire Magic. But all the other red and black cards are fine. The lands are both good. I think I want Thunder Magic more than anything. Okay, Garland, not Garnet, is lovely. If I'm really lucky, I could wield the Black Mage's Rod, but I doubt it. Yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of trouble making playables, I think. I mean, I should get there, but I won't have a lot of cuts to make because I spent all this time thinking I might be white or blue. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with a pivot. As long as I get some decent cards. Like, yeah, I don't know. I might have to run a little bit more filler than I would like. But I have a number of cards that are not filler. And I hope that that's because I found the open lane. I made red open and found black. Something like that. I don't know. Okay, I will take Nibelheim Aflame. Great card. Would love to wheel either of these. Probably won't. This can change the character of the deck all by itself, right? It suddenly means all the equipment, like wizards I have lying around, are less important, and just like Primal Odin or Gilgamesh are insane board clears. Take a suplex. What is this? No. Self-destruct should come back around. I don't especially want it, but I should get it if I want it. But like, you know, Odin, deal 5 damage to play Odin. Next turn, deal 5 to everything but Odin. Swing, kill them. Like, that's a thing that could happen. I love a Mysidian Elder. Makes a wizard token. I don't think Poison the Waters would be terrible, but this should be pretty good. I'll take another question mark? No, I think I'm cornered by black mages. The kind of card you might have to side out in, like, Boros matchups, maybe? Because they just have too many equipment tokens, but all the same, or hero tokens to go with their equipments, I mean. But I often find against Boros decks, just like, what I want to do is keep removing their tokens so they don't get value out of their equipment anyway. Take a nice 3-drop. And so making them sack a hero token is not the worst thing that's ever happened. Gotta be Hectize here, right? The Mountain Chocobo is a non-land card, and it finds lands. These are both pretty good, actually. I think I have plenty of 2s. Give me a Mountain Chocobo. It's gotta be Black Mage's Rod. I'll bet Salvagers is good. But I don't think I really have... Yeah, oh man, I wheeled all the rods. And a land. And I did get the self-destruct back, as predicted. Okay, those last couple cards were pretty nice. I definitely don't want a Coral Sword. Like, it's a non-land card, but that's about all it has going for it. Well, it's not a terrible combat trick, I guess. Yeah, maybe I should not cut that so quickly. Yeah, I get to make 1 cut. Well, okay. If I put back in the Coral Sword, I don't want self-destruct. And I don't want Evil Reawakened, I think. So I get to make like 2 cuts. I think World Map is fine in this deck. Shopkeep, it's fine. Most of my equipped creatures don't really need Menace. Okay, let's get rid of Laughing Mad. I don't like that card. Oh, the Dark Knight's Greatsword getting Menace is pretty good. That's true. It's kind of the only thing. Also, Coral Sword, giving first strike to a menacing creature is nice. Right, like you attack, it gains menace, they double block, you flash in the sword. You have to have another equipment on the thing for that to work, but it can happen. I just think a lot of my equipped creatures are kind of gonna suck. Right, like even if they have menace, they're not good. Oh, but this Prowess Queen Brawny, giving that menace would be pretty sweet. Call them out. Oh, okay, I have plenty of equipment, right? Yeah, Gilgamesh should be good. I might be cutting Call the Mountain Chocobo. I mean, Agumon doesn't synergize with my deck really at all, but it's still a solid 3-mana play. I don't think I should be cutting World Map. Maybe it is the Sword, because I just don't actually have that many good... Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't think it should be a land. Even with World Map. I want to hit land drops. That's always important. Maybe I have too many 4s? Yeah, that's another reason to get rid of the Mountain Chocobo. Okay, let's do that. Sure. What are my dailies looking like today? Black or red spells? Red spells. I'll take it. All right. Let's try not to get too upset if this goes badly. Just take some centering breaths. It's a game. You play it because it's fun. If you lose, it doesn't mean you're the dumbest idiot who ever lived. You might be like second or third dumbest at worst. Great. Well, it's not great. All I have is Black Mage's Rod. Opponent down to 5 cards? Really? Okay. Okay, that's actually a great hit. The second swamp is so key. Although I might not be getting the second swamp anytime. I won't be getting it in time to cast Cornered by Black Mages. How do I do this? I guess... What does this do when you cast a... Okay, so I want to crack this turn to get a swamp. So I should tap a swamp so I can do this now. Because I can't spend my 2 mana if I wait until next turn. If I wait, yeah. I want to get that swamp into play. Counter? No syncopates. This game's going great. Cornered by Black Mages, their big 4-drop. I'm just going to kill my thing. Alright, it comes back eventually, so I'm not too concerned. I don't think this is worth aggressively equipping Coral Sword. This is a bad turn. I'm sad that this turn is happening. +1/+0. So if I make them sack a creature, they have decent blocks. I think I'm going to attack and see if they... Like, they might not want to block with the big bird. And if they do, I can kill it at instant speed with Sephiroth's Intervention. But this way I might get lucky and have them block with the little bird if they're afraid of what I might do. Okay. Just Just checking. I could have done that first and then attacked, but I didn't want to kill the Chocobo with that. I wanted to get to first strike this guy down instead and then kill the Chocobo with cornered by black mages. So, I don't know. That was giving them a chance to make a mistake of a sort. And then when they didn't do it, my play looks kind of bad. I love that they're killing a hero token right before I hit my 6th land. Hopefully? Yeah. I think it's Gilgamesh, right? Odin is really... Well, Odin gets to kill the bird. I don't care about the bird. Let's Gilgamesh, I guess. Yeah, put him on, please. Well, do I? Oh, choose one to equip? You may attach one of them. I don't know. I think I like these where they are. This way, if they deal with Gilgamesh, I still have a real threat. Okay, see you later. Alright, it's okay to get emotionally invested when you're winning. What do I know about their deck? Like, it's... Sultai value? Didn't see any graveyard stuff. I don't think there's anything I learned that I should be doing differently in my deck here. Nothing I have looks especially bad or especially good. Call the Mountain Chocobo is probably a little worse on the play, on the draw, not a little better. So, you know, just run it back. This hand sucks a lot. Opponent down has mulliganed once. Remember, they did mulligan twice last game. That's some of why we won. This hand is lovely. Totally fine. Put back Odin as just like a super expensive card. It's a bummer if we have to go fetch up a swamp. It's great if we don't have to. I guess run this out then. Yeah, this now on turn 3 I can crack this and still play another Rod. Opponent... Oh, this is so sad. They're not playing the game. They mulled to 5 and got run over. Then they mulled to 6, had to keep a 1-lander and missed. Let's do this. Well, no. This turn I can just play this and... No, I have... If I want to get a swamp off of this, I have to do it before playing something. If I want to get and play a swamp. Well, they hit their second land and got to cast Torgal, so they're playing the game at least. But I think I'm still the beatdown, at least for the moment. I mean, I think pretty much, given their deck, I hope I'm always the beatdown. It's a 3/3! It's a human! Oh no. Well, the good news is I have 2 black mages and a black waltz. I don't want to make a bluff attack. I think they would happily block, and I would not have any real follow-up. Every non-creature spell shoots them for 4. Pretty cool. Problem is I only have 1 non-creature spell at the moment. Yeah, that doesn't really do anything. That's a good card. Game 3, I guess. I don't know. I have outs. Sort of. Oh, that's pretty good. I don't even know what I'm supposed to kill, though. I mean, killing the token and the equipment is cool, but the 5/5 that can become a flying 8/8 seems scary. So we maybe want to think about playing around this card in the final match, final game. It's sort of hard to do that when all your stuff is wizard tokens. Alright, let's see if we can get them to play one more card. So we can learn a little more about their deck. Oh, we might get to see 2 cards. Well, already we've seen 2, but I meant 2 spells. Yeah. Okay. Don't think there's an out here, and that was not it. I mean, I don't think I can really play around Xenos. I could put in Mountain Chocobo to have another 2 toughness creature for them to kill. Oh boy. Maybe I should have taken out the Greatsword and put in the Chocobo on the draw. It makes a little sense. Is there anything that the bomb would be good against? I don't think so. None of their stuff really had 1 toughness. And I'm not very good at getting it to have 2 power. Okay. Well, just try to win this time. I've had good draws both times, and my opponent had bad draws both times. And we're 1-1, so I'm not too thrilled about my chances given unknown draws. I will play first. I will not keep this hand. I will keep this hand. Opponent mulls again. That's a thing that happens more in best of 3, of course, because you don't have the hand smoother. But it seems like it's happening to this opponent even more than I would have guessed. Do I need to put more swamps in this deck? How come I always am missing black for cornered by black mages? Oh, there's their 1 toughness thing. Not that I would want to use Blazing... Wow, look at those hits. Not that I'd want to use Blazing Bomb on this, of course. Well, there it is. Cornered by black mages isn't getting any better, right? Well, it would be if I had another... But, like, they're always going to have this around, right? So the only thing they're ever sacking to black mages is this. If I do it now, I can keep my 1/1 equipped and dealing damage. Sure. Good card. Huh. Well, this might not be getting any better. I could play Dark Knight's Greatsword, equip it here, and swing in with 2 3-power creatures. I guess I should. I mean, I don't love losing the Dark Knight when I Nibelheim a Flame something. But I don't think I want to, like, develop this. I lose even more creatures when I Nibelheim a Flame. I think we we just do this now? Keep him off the board. No counters for your thing. They got to land off Fenrir. I can't stop that, but I can stop them getting the counter. Ugh. That Bard's Bow is too good, man. Whoa! What is this? I don't like the looks of this. They're going to develop something that handles these blockers well, or I don't know. Just a fetch. Okay, they just want to race. You got it. So how much are they attacking for? 11? It's a lot. I see. So the issue is this can't really get in, right? Yeah. I mean, I guess it could threaten to if I put the Dark Knight's Greatsword on it. Doesn't really seem very good. Yeah, I don't think I'm in good shape. I don't know. Maybe I was too afraid of Fenrir, I think. They're good at getting a lot of creatures out that I don't have any way to deal with, and I was blessed with a way to actually deal with them, you know? What is this? They have some trick. I could have just like developed out Black Waltz and then planned to surprise them with Nibelheim of Flame because they didn't know I had it yet. So now they need to kill me before I get to 7 mana, I guess is the idea. And I mean, they look like they're well equipped to do that. 5, 9... 16 power worth of tramplers. Yeah, I'm just dead. I could have equipped this first and gotten in for 4, but... Oh. For 7. Wow, very close, actually. I can't now, but I could have equipped this so that this would be getting bigger instead of this. And this equips for free. This would be attacking for 7. Yeah. I can't do anything now. I mean, attacking for 7 wouldn't kill them either, to be clear. But I think I threw that game. Being more patient with Nibelheim of Flame. Yeah, that's just a silly play. I was afraid of killing too much of my own stuff with it, but you should be even more afraid of not killing enough of your opponent's stuff. I don't know, I mean, Fenrir drawing a card is pretty cool, but they seemed pretty good at just like dumping creatures out. This isn't the greatest hand, but it's fine. Did it say they're down to 5 again? Oh, I don't often run into people who are just running the Bear Magic sleeve like I am. The sleeveless, so to speak. We're playing against the... just 6. I must have misunderstood something. Oh, no, right. It said opponent has taken 1 mulligan and may take more. But then they didn't take more. And you're playing as a Final Fantasy freak today, it would seem. An artifact. Or maybe they just have a stutter. They're a freak. Is that a stutter? I guess so. I kind of associate stutters more with plosives than with fricatives. But I think they're both stutters. Sure. No problem. Here's hoping they only have blue ways to deal with Queen Brawny as well. Oh, that's rude. Oh, I like this. Because now I can attack and use Sephiroth's intervention plus the prowess trigger to get a black mage and still live to tell the tale. Alternatively, I could shopkeep plus suplex the Emperor. That's better, right? And I still get to attack in. I guess I should shopkeep post-combat. That way they might be too scared to block. Oh, no, I had to do it this way, right. I needed to kill something pre-combat. I couldn't get the wizard trigger off of it. Pretty short on cards over there. All they have is a bunch of 1/4s. Ah! Okay, I mean, I have outs. God, pretty good fire magic over there. Well, I'm not looking forward to killing either of these because they don't. They might have 7 lands before too long. Okay, I'll kill one. Yes, I have to play this before I equip it. I can't somehow get the Black Mage trigger off of it. They have a lot of lands over there. Oh my god! And a lot of cards, it turns out. I could Sephiroth's Intervention to get in there for 4. I think I want to get this out first, though. Could be greedy. Yeah, I mean... This creature is a 4/4. I should just kill it. Ice magic again? Oh, Light of Judgment. Yeah, that's really... No, they don't have enough mana. What? Am I high? It's cost 5, dude. You targeted the wrong thing. You can't change your targets now. Wow. I got away with one there, I guess. Still scared. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll put the rapier on. I was surprised it let them put that on the stack and target it, so I could see it without them being able to pay. Because normally when you try to cast a spell from your hand, of course, it doesn't show your opponent until you've committed all the legal steps of casting the spell. Here, it was known what card they could cast, so like maybe it wasn't the end of the world that I could see it, but it still sort of surprised me. Yeah. I mean, drawing 4 cards is a pretty powerful effect. How come when I play red-blue it always sucks? I love red-blue. I don't think I need to play this land. That ought to do it. I already spent my suplex, right? And my light of judgment? Yeah. Okay. Well, I have a daily for casting black spells. I don't think telling them that I have more rods is going to cost me anything. I don't know what to do about this deck. I need more stuff that can do 4 damage. I don't really have any. Do I want Magic Pot against Quistis? I don't think so. It's 3 mana to cast, and I get a total piece of junk creature, and then I have to keep 2 mana up just in case they want to play Quistis. Actually, they have some flashback stuff too, right? We saw Dreams of Laguna. They might have more. So it could be an okay card. But I don't think it's good. Great hand. They're probably not going to develop a 1-mana creature, but if they do, I can kill it. And then I can shopkeep and actually even equip up the shopkeep if I want. They love this thing. No. Okay, well, I mean, 1-for-1 removal, not the end of the world. Let's just keep developing threats. Ice magic time. Suplex and deciding which one to kill? Just a big creature. I'm fine trading these off, and then I'll develop my flyer. Not an especially good suplex target, I don't think. No. Right? Right. You could, in some cases, want to preemptively equip this so that you can still equip next turn, but odds are high they're going to kill this somehow, and I don't want to have wasted 3 life. And I don't immediately have something in view to even re-equip onto anyway. Yeah, it looks like they're going to Ice Magic me, would be my guess. So before they get a chance, let's at least get a trigger off of this. They want to make me pay the 3 life, and then get rid of this, is my guess. And I'm okay with taking that risk. They might just not have it. They might have some like land cycler or something that it's holding up priority for. And if they don't have something, like, this is a real clock. That's how I could possibly kill them, is plays like this. Yep. It's Ice Magic. Not a shock. God, I hate every other Magic player. Sure. Yeah. I think this times out pretty well compared to actually playing the Black Mage. No thanks. They're still at 19 though. They only have 1 card. As long as it's not draw 4 cards, then I'm feeling fine. Somehow it's always draw 4 cards. I mean, is this actually a good card? It doesn't seem like it. It's so expensive. Obviously, if you can cast it on the cheap, it's pretty cool. Okay, I love that I get to Thunder Magic something. Yeah. You get to tap down some... That? You know it's free for me to re-equip, right? Okay. Okay, we got to win. Turns out draw 4 cards is a bad card. Yeah, I still don't really think we make any big changes here. Maybe... No, like we could cut some top end and... Do I want an Adventurer's Airship, actually? Maybe I do. Why? Yeah, maybe like Coral Sword is too ambitious. I mean, I don't know. Ambitious is the wrong word. Too aggressive. This is... The hand fixing is more important in best of 3. hand smoothing, whatever. Card selection. Keep. I'm gonna need to hit some lands. I have one play, but it's a good one. One red mana. What can they do for one red mana? They're not in full control, so I'm not sure what's going on over there. I don't think they would be running Coral Sword, would they? It might be. What else is in the set? I'm not very good at typing the search out, or instant or flash. Coral Sword, oh, fire magic. Maybe they have fire magic. We didn't see that in either game, did we? I don't think so. But that's definitely... Oh, there it is. I wasn't looking at the screen until just now. Well, I'm glad I figured out what it was. And what did they kill of mine? This thing. Okay. I was looking at my screen, but at a different window. Let's keep hitting lands, by the way, if that's okay. Second best thing, I guess. They have 5 mana. They have 7 mana. They don't have double blue, though, so they won't be traveling the overworld or whatever that card is called. Just... Shouldn't have played your land! Got him! Alright, well, there's a small blessing, at least. Just keep chipping away at him. They still can't travel. Oh, they could, because this taps for mana. Right. I knew that earlier, but then I forgot. Quistis for more fire magic, I guess? No, a suplex. I would have thought fire magic would be pretty good on this board. You just want to exile my shitty 1/3? What? This is crazy. You can't change your target. They can change modes, of course, which I assume is what's happening now. Yeah. I don't know why you would do this, compared to just killing the mage and the token. They could even have like cast it for 3 if they wanted. I mean, if they don't hit their draw 4 cards, they're kind of out of gas. I mean, I don't know. They have 2 cards. That's still plenty, and they'll have 3 when they draw. But I have a lot more cards. Okay, ice magic time, I guess. No? Okay. Keep hitting lands, please. Unless one of your cards is draw 3, then you probably want to keep hitting land. I don't know, they have so much mana. With this, they're at 9 already. They don't want more lands. They want spells. Okay, they've determined that I really care about my artifacts, which, I mean, is sort of true. You don't want to pay life to tap my guy? Well, the Greatsword is a lot better. Oh, these are... No, yeah, the Greatsword is worse than the Warrior's Sword at this time, because whatever I equip it on, they can just tap down. So this thing sucks. Maybe they sided this in, knowing I had Dark Knight's Greatsword? Don't know. Because it's a great answer to the Greatsword. And then, like, I could play Greatsword and equip up one of the creatures with it next turn when I already have another meaningful attacking threat. Never mind. I'll just do nothing, I guess. Is this 5 to re-equip? Yes. They're on one card. Okay. Well, it's Rod time, I guess. Nothing? We love to see nothing. Okay, I think we suit up a hero. Rather than just Light of Judgment on a crummy little creature that doesn't matter. Should be a hero, not a mage, right? Yeah. You can start paying life to tap it. That's fine. Or bounce it? That's fine. Okay. They didn't tap the hero. I'm okay with this attack. If it trades for Quistis, then great. They don't have Quistis and my other stuff can start attacking. You can't really tap it after it's been declared as an attacker. I mean, you can, but it still gets to attack. Okay, we got a win. A match win. Is this even this, like, did this guy give the computer to his little brother or something? Like, they were making decent plays in the first game. First 2 games. I mean, I don't know, like, that's not really true, is it? They quizzed this for nothing in game 2. Yeah. Like, the fire magic seemed a little bit early. But, you know, a promise... Right, and they misplayed by playing land before a promise fulfilled. The suplex was fine. The ice magics were fine. But, like, they got this wrong. They got Quistis wrong in one game. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I guess you can afford to make a lot of mistakes if you draw 4 cards. So let's see if we can finish above average instead of below average. And then either way, Arena will punish us with an embarrassing number of gems. Sure. Not great, but it could be a lot worse. Love this world map. It's like, it's my companion. Or my commander, as the kids might say. I guess let's threaten to have something, and then surprise, it's just world map. Red, blue again. I have 2 3-mana plays that could both be fine. I think... I guess I'll try Queen Brawny. On an empty board, it is a serious threat. They could syncopate it. And if they develop any creature, I don't really have a way around it. Well, I can play the Greatsword Prowess trigger. It's a 3/2. Seems okay. It's Ice Magic or Fire Magic. Or Thunder. No? Nothing? What do they have for 2 that they didn't want to do? Maybe a Land Cycler? But they have plenty of mana? Or maybe they have like a Suplex or some 3-mana removal spell that they want to use instead of whatever they had for 1 or 2. That's interesting. Okay. They get a Black Mage. Sure. But so do I? I mean, I kind of wanna, you know? Smash in for 100 here? But I think I should save that for a turn when they actually have blocks. And just Ahriman this turn. This seems like a pretty desperate play. Maybe it looks better to them than it does to me, but just like doing 2 damage and making a token for 3 mana, is that even good? This could have done more. A Wyvern, huh? I could just blast it out of the sky and attack with both of these. I could attack with both of these first and hold up Light of Judgment. But then if they block anything with this, I feel bad, so that sort of seems stupid. Yeah, it's worth getting in the attack, I guess. Even if it means I have to Light of Judgment a pretty small creature. It's a ton of damage. Was I on the play or the draw this game? I don't remember. Rook Turret. So I could Dark Knight's Greatsword. That makes it Brawny a 3/2. Then it could attack. If I equip up the flyer and they decide they want to kill Brawny, it costs them a lot, doesn't it? And then I could also like Ahriman something maybe, like a hero token, I guess. Or I could just develop Black Waltz. I think this is a decent turn to get another attack in. Maybe I should have put it on a wizard, actually. But I know, no, I want to make... Yeah, they would be happy to trade with a hero token. I want to make them have to choose which of these to kill. And hate both choices. Okay, great. I'll eat a hero, I think. Gilgamesh is a good card, obviously. But depending on what I draw, it might not be the play next turn, right? A cool 3-mana non-creature spell would deal 5. That would be pretty cool. Plus it would make this big enough that they can't just trade a hero with it. But who knows what they're doing? They got 6 mana and 4 cards. Could be all manner of things over there. Just a piece of junk, that's fine. I mean, I can't really attack into it. So, in some ways, not fine. Quistis for a Thunder Magic? There's one of those around in my graveyard, isn't there? No. What? Why did you do this? You could have Quistis for... Well, I guess, yeah. Okay, that's actually quite a nice card. Let's see. Do I want to give away a mage? Trade a mage for one of these, I guess. It cost me 3 life to make that trade. Maybe I just don't want to do that. Yeah, I like my mages. Why do I want to trade? I'm the aggressor, but they're still not good trades for me. Gilgamesh is a good card. Yeah, I guess I'll just do that. I can equip this to something, you. And I'll just leave nothing on Gilgamesh. They can triple block and lose everything but a hero token if they want to kill this. I could have prevented that by equipping it. I don't think I need to. Maybe I should have, though. Yeah. I mean... my life total doesn't matter very much. It was sort of free to do that. Uh-oh. So what does this do? An equipment you control. So yeah, they get to attack with that. But they didn't find anything. Okay, I will chump a wizard here. I'm at 15, but I don't want to be at 8. You never know. I'll chump a hero. No, the heroes can attack. Just chump like this and attack in with everything. I think they die now. Unattach it. I never thought... I wouldn't have realized that. Yes, it unattaches the equipment. It doesn't unattach the equipment from the relevant creature. It just unattaches it from whatever it's attached to. Well, Queen Brawny took that game over. The Blazing Bomb looks good against them. They have a bunch of heroes. Maybe take out Red Mage's Rapier on the draw. It's a little harder to swing in with 1 toughness creatures against all their little tokens anyway. This is a tough keep. It has Ahriman and then nothing. I think I can do better. This is better, in a way. Pitch the Gilgamesh. I can go get a swamp with this. It's not great. I don't think there's any reason to hold up Thunder Magic here. I mean, there is sort of a reason. If they develop a creature that I need to kill right away, then it's awkward to fetch a swamp with this, you know? And I think I do have to do that. Well, yeah. Letting this live for even a turn is pretty dangerous. There's my swamp. Okay. I want to play this and try to kill their Emperor. I'm worried if I don't succeed in killing it, I'll have to kill myself because I'll be so far behind. I could just play Queen Brawny and hope nothing disastrous happens. But I don't think that's a great idea. Well, I think it is, actually. If Queen Brawny lives, getting to play these two things with her on board is a lot better. Okay. And now it looks very likely that I can succeed in killing this. I haven't missed any land drops, by the way. I wish that one had been untapped, of course, but I'll take what I can get. Definitely shoot this before they untap. And they have missed land drops. Okay, so these are all spells, worth noting. Just suplex that? Or develop my 2/2. This is more mana efficient. I can develop Blazing Bomb and Suplex, and it's not the end of the world, but I think I'll just play this. See what they have to say about it. Oh, that's not bad. Still gets his triggers. Okay. I mean, I've had worse. They can't syncopate me. It does make this a somewhat unappealing Nibelheim Flame target if it can't ever attack, but it means they're not likely to kill it. God, let's see if this person can target Aquistus properly. Suplex the Black Mage's Rod, maybe? Yeah, that makes sense. No! What? Sacrifice this. Not that it matters. Wait. Oh, no, this isn't sleep magic, right. That... Why did they... Okay, I guess they didn't realize I'd still get the triggers, and then once they enchanted this and saw the I was still getting the triggers, they decided, you know what, I don't want this to stick around. Yeah. Can I afford to take 3? I mean, it's a little scary, but I think so. Let's see what they have. It's probably ice magic, I guess. Make me regret using the sword when I'm so low on life. Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, this is maybe not the greatest card I've ever had. I don't think I make them sacrifice nothing. Ah! Okay. That's scary. You? I guess just slam this. Can't equip this anymore, ever. So how is this card worded? That creature gains first strike until end of turn. So if I were to, for example, unequip this and put it on the wizard, this would still be the creature with first strike. Like so. There are some equipments that have flash like this that say, oh, if this entered the battlefield this turn, equipped creature has first strike. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. No, I can block. I can block. Okay. They stole them both! Should have... I don't know. The equipment, I used it a little too much. I don't think it was wrong, but maybe on the turn when they had 6 mana up, I could have given it a rest. Okay, the bomb still seems fine against them. I mean, all I really saw from them is like Newliths, right? Maybe the bomb isn't that... Well, I have... Maybe I could get it to have 2 power. It's probably just bad. Put back in the rapier, just go back to the main deck. All right. Oh, I keep forgetting self-destruct does go face. That's kind of funny. If I have ways to get my creatures enough power. Oh, God. 5 lands, nothing till 4. Don't think you're supposed to keep this. Much better. I'd like all 7. But since I can't do that, I mean... I have a 2/3/4. I need all my lands. I don't think I want to return any of the 2/3/4 curve, so I guess it's the Black Mage's Rod that goes back? I don't usually bother sorting my hand. But for some reason in that moment it felt like displaying the 2/3/4 that I was talking about would be appropriate. They don't have Syncopate. It would have held up for them even if X is 0 would be useless. Yep, they always have ice magic. I guess I shouldn't have played my land. I might have wanted to play tap land and get this back down. But I don't think so. I think getting this is better. Yeah, because then next turn I have Thunder Magic plus this. Order? I guess play this first so I can surveil when I... There's nothing to Thunder Magic. Okay, sure. I guess I shouldn't... Yeah, I shouldn't have shown them what... Yeah, okay, they were going to Ice Magic anyway, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, I guess this was just bad order. I should have attacked first, and then if they bounce this, I could spend 3 mana to get it back out. Yeah, that was just silly. I shouldn't have played this pre-combat. I had this idea that, like, oh, but I want a Thunder Magic after the Black Mage, like, while this is on the board, but there's nothing to kill, so I was obviously not going to Thunder Magic that turn. So I would much rather have Queen Brawny on board than this, I think. Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah, that's a big mistake. Okay, well, yeah, I was going to finish that off with Thunder Magic, but if they're going to let the damage in, I'll just play something else. It's a free attack, too, right? I could be bluffing. I might have nothing. So very expensive for them to let that in. Yeah, land looks good. I'm not attacking. Even if I kill the 2-1, I don't have an attack with the 3-2. So I guess I'll hold this up. Maybe it is a better target to kill than their 2-1. I mean, I could take 2 damage here. Just to find out if they play something more relevant. Sure. Doesn't matter what they target, they can't pay for it. Maybe I shouldn't have kept the land because I was going to get 2 surveils. I had the idea of like, oh, wouldn't Gilgamesh be nice? But spell would be pretty cool too. Well, this is a vision of what could have happened to me if I'd kept my first hand, which was 5 lands. No. It wouldn't look anything like this. There was some other hand I could have kept a while ago that was 3 swamps and nothing, but no, the opening hand I had in this game was, as I recall, 5 lands, Sephiroth's Intervention, and Odin. Yeah, I'll let this die. Means Queen Brawny gets to attack. I just need the Prowess trigger, I don't need to kill that. Although, they might be dead if I had used Sephiroth's Intervention. I think they would, actually. No, I'd only get in for 5. Ah, no, it would have been 6. Because, yes. I could have cast my non-creature spell after I attacked, and so I'd get the wizard ping. Yeah, I missed lethal there. Right, let's not make that mistake again. It's a non-creature spell. I don't know, whatever. We'll bin it. Alright. 2 wins. What happened in match 2? The match I lost? I don't know, I've already forgotten. Let's see. 17 lands. My external brain will tell me. They were blue-green, weren't they? No. That was a match we won, right? What match did I lose? I lost match 1 against the blue-green player. Right. I don't remember if I threw any of those games. Yeah, right. There was that one game where I played Nibelheim of Flame way too soon. And then they just developed out a huge board. Okay, I mean, I think a better player would have gone 3-0. But I can't be too mad about 2-1. I can be mad about the 1,000 gems. An insulting reward for an above average performance. Oh well. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.